Hello everybody. The groceries were just delivered. We got our favorite delivery person, so I was chatting up with her, but most of this is for Starch Solution, but I did get some things for the rest of the family too. I got a question, does the family do the Starch Solution with me? No, I think that wouldn't be very safe for the kids, but there's ways that you can still give them the meals and then add things for it, add things to the meals, if that makes sense. So starting over here, we have eggs. This was my free item of the week. I was pretty excited about that and another one down the line here. We have curly kale, one bunch of curly kale. I have 3 broccolis. It's so much cheaper if you buy the fresh instead of the frozen, but I get the ease of getting frozen broccoli, just sometimes I don't. So I'm happy I stuck with the fresh this week. I have some mini sweet peppers, arugula, spinach, tomatoes. I have some avocado, and then I have the Kite Hill ricotta and the Kite Hill plain. I love both, and they were on sale. I only buy it if it's on sale because it can get a little pricey. I have some basil, some diced green chili peppers. I have milk back here and oat milk. And then I have some easy mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese, 2 for $5. So I just picked those up for dinners this week. And then I got some red lentil pasta. This is for me and the Starch Solution. I'm excited about this. Not a fan of chickpea-based pastas, but lentil pastas I can handle. They're really tasty. So I'm excited. A little bit smaller, on the box sizes. That's okay though. We have the Simple Truth organic seltzer water, mango and grapefruit. And then we have green onion, asparagus, and celery. I have potatoes, of course, red and gold. I have a pineapple, shocker there. I have the purple kale as well. I really like all kinds of kale. It's just great to have on hand. And then I have some mild salsa, a cucumber. This was my other free item, the pork sausage. So pork and eggs, which was pretty cool. I noticed the Dole had a significant amount of coupons off because they just got hit big because they had a listeria outbreak or something like that. Not with these bags. These were produced about a week ago. So I'm not worried about that, but I thought that was comical. I got some Kroger microwave pizzas. I don't know. The kids wanted pizza and they liked this last time, so we'll try it out. They were $1, so we shall see. I got 2 onions, some Colby Jack cheese, and some sharp cheddar cheese. I was excited because all of this was under $100, and this should last us for 2 weeks. I shopped the shelves, of course, before. We have some meat in the freezer, and I think I said in the last video, but we purchased a refrigerator, so it will be coming very soon. So it'll be nice to stock all of that up, but I'm going to get this put away, and then I will show you my meal plan for the week. I'm going to show you my meals, and then I'm going to show you the families as well. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to really kind of make the exact same thing. So I can't wait to show you that. I'll show you the meal plan for the week right after I get these put away. All right, here is the meal plan. I have some sketches on here because I'm a procrastinator. Comment down below if you do that when you're trying to think of things. Typical artist fashion, I feel like, but it's a 2-week meal plan. I know I'm going to get comments about this. I only have 7 meals because we eat leftovers often. We utilize every single thing that we can. So typically I'm not going to eat a different meal every single day. We know what we like, and my husband, we've talked about it. He grew up on meat and potatoes. That was his jam. So he's pretty simple. The kids, Delilah's pretty picky, but I feel like that's her age range. And Wilder, he loves just about everything except for peas, or I think that's it. But he loves Brussels sprouts, all the things. So when I have these plant-based recipes, it's not something that is hard for my family, speaking from my personal experience, but I understand that it's a little tricky for families that are coming from the standard American diet. So I just thought I'd let you know on that as well. I'm just going to pop on and show you lunch and breakfast. Very easy. Breakfast is going to be fruit and celery and hummus. That is my jam. The kids eat at school, and then my husband is on a flip schedule currently. A lot of people ask about his schedule. We never know. So yeah, he eats at odd hours of the day, and he eats all kinds of things. So he's kind of, this meal plan is for him because he does eat like dinners. I make him lunches, like I showed you, but it really varies. So breakfast, eats something separate. And then, so the breakfast is typically for me. We do fruit, celery, and hummus. I have my first class at 8:50, and we leave our home at 6:30 to get where we need to be. So typically the kids will eat a granola bar in the car or something like that. They don't really wake up starving unless Wilder has played super hard the day before, but Delilah drinks oat milk in the morning, so breakfast is very easy for us. Short story long, but lunches for me, because the kids eat at daycare, and my husband typically eats a peanut butter and jelly because he loves it, or a turkey and cheese sandwich. But anyways, I have ham and bean soup, and I have the ham quoted because I don't put ham in mine. I've shared it before. It's my dad's recipe. I grew up eating it. It's green beans, potato. I do onion in mine, and I do carrots. And then I put white beans for an extra protein, and then a splash of vinegar, some veggie stock. And when you cook it low and slow in the crock pot, I think that is key, just because those flavors really marinate together, and they're very delicious. But if you don't eat plant-based, you can just throw some ham in here. I saw some canned ham at Walmart for $4.70. You'll have to let me know if you eat canned ham. I've never had it. My dad ate Spam growing up, and like some canned meats like the Vienna sausages and things like that, but I can't remember if we had it. So let me know if it's similar to a regular ham. Fun fact, I know I'm getting off on tangents here, but it's okay. My husband last year after Easter bought like 4 hams. He was like, you should have saw the sale. I think they were like, I don't know, something wild, like maybe $4 to $6 a piece, but we didn't have room for the ham. So we had these hams, and we just like kept eating ham and kept eating ham. And if you watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, that's one of our favorite shows. That's our humor, if you're ever curious, right there. Just a little bit vulgar and offensive, but we love It's Always Sunny. And when Frank gets his rum ham, that's exactly how Lee was, like a beached whale eating ham for days after days. It was hilarious. Anyways, my mic is sliding here. I'm going to try and fix it. I'm sorry if there was some static there. Lunches. Ham and bean soup. I do a garden salad, and instead of my homemade Caesar, I'm doing soyaki. It's not from Trader Joe's, but it's similar to it. I shared a recipe on my Instagram, and I switched my Instagram handle to Mountain Mama Living, which now I have 2 accounts that say Mountain Mama Living, but I am going to just delete the other one, if that makes sense. It's just easier to keep one. So I shared the recipe, and I will show you it here in a second, but it's really delicious ginger dressing. I get it from Target. That's where I find it the cheapest. We're gonna get into dinners. First dinner, sheet pan Old Bay bake that has sweet potato, bell pepper, onion, chickpeas, and I'm gonna serve it with rice. I just use Old Bay seasoning. I use butter with everybody else's, and then nothing for mine except for a little bit of lemon juice. And then I also do, shrimp for the families, or you could do like canned chicken or something like that. Next up, bell pepper poppers. They're my favorite. They're so yummy. I'm using the Kite Hill cream cheese mixture. I'm using chickpeas, kale, and buffalo sauce, and you just mix that all together and put it inside the bell pepper after you scoop out the seeds and bake it. Really, really tasty. I'm doing sushi bowls and Asian slaw. I'm actually going to show you the recipe for Asian slaw here in a second because it's quick, easy, and I love sharing recipes, obviously. Next up, lasagna. So the Kite Hill cream cheese and the Kite Hill ricotta, I actually mix them together, and then I throw in some fresh basil and fresh garlic, and that is like my creamy cheese for the 2 weeks, and it makes enough to go in 3 different recipes. So I'm putting it in the bell pepper poppers. I'm putting it in the lasagna mixture, and I'm also putting it as my pizza base. But for lasagna, I'm doing the Kite Hill mixture. I'm doing the Raus marinara. You could do whatever you want. And then for my filling, like my meat, I do walnuts. I put them in my food processor, and then I do onion, carrot, broccoli, and zucchini, and I just like mix that together, and that's like my mince, if that makes sense. And then, of course, the noodles. But I'm going to serve the families with meatballs. We have some bison in the freezer from the local farm. And yeah, I got a comment about that I don't know, a few months back. I don't know if that person's still here, but yeah, in northern Colorado, eating bison is pretty typical. I don't know. Let me know if that's wild to you, but yeah, we get bison just like you would buy a cow, but it's cheaper and leaner and better for you, and we like the farm. So yeah, anyways, pizza. We have a bunch of pizza crusts. They're 52 cents at Walmart. They are vegan, but not plant-based. So, I mean, pick your poison. I'm going to put buffalo chicken on my husband's, and I'm going to put jackfruit on mine. Big shout to Colleen. She sent me like a bunch of jackfruit, and she knows me, and Colleen, you're my people. Thank you so much. We use jackfruit all the time, so, and it's organic. Thank you, Colleen. Anyways, I'm gonna mix it with buffalo sauce, and I put asparagus and Brussels sprouts on top of mine, and I do the Kite Hill mix on the bottom, but I mix it with the pizza sauce. So that is my little hack. My hand is killing me, so let me just figure this out here. That's better. I hope it doesn't mess with the mic. I'm struggling with my mic situation. I need a new one. It's not in the funds, but we'll deal. Next up, quinoa Caesar. We do quinoa, my homemade Caesar dressing. That is the white bean base. I do chickpeas and Brussels sprouts. I serve this cold, and then I serve it with like a side of pasta or something like that, like plain pasta. It's really good mixed together. It's like a giant pasta salad. And then the next night, we're gonna do loaded baked potatoes, but I use the leftovers from the quinoa Caesar, mix it with tomato sauce, and then I put it over the potatoes. Holy cow, it's raining hard. Anyways, I put it over the potatoes, and it's like a chili loaded baked potato. For the kids, they really love broccoli and cheese, so I'll put broccoli on mine too, just because I love broccoli, but I won't use the cheese, and it'll be fun. Sometimes I cut the kids into little wedges, so they're like chili broccoli cheese fries, if that makes sense, but the kids really like that. Next up is nachos. We have a bunch of corn tortillas in the freezer. They really need to get used up. They are super inexpensive at the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, and you get a bunch of them. At Walmart, mine specifically, they're $1.77, and you only get 20, which I know 20 is a lot, but you get more at the Dollar Tree. So if you have time to head on over to the Dollar Tree, grab them there. That's why we have so many. And I cut them into triangles. I do olive oil, cumin, a little bit of chili powder, the mild chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder. I toss that all in, and then I bake them, but they are quick to burn, so be careful there. And then for mine, I just sprinkle lime juice on top of it, and it crisps it up just fine. And then I'm gonna put black beans and corn on mine, and then my Rotel salsa, which is just salsa, blended, and then I throw pineapple or mango in there. It adds a nice sweetness for spring. And then I'm gonna do my cheese sauce. I got a comment about that the other day, like nutritional yeast will make it cheesy. Yeah, I'm aware. I really don't like nutritional yeast, like a fire-burning passion, hatred for nutritional yeast. It makes me sick. I cannot stand the smell, the look of it, the texture. It looks like fish food to me. So no, I'm not eating that. As you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about it. Anyways, I put in my cheese sauce. This is a recipe that I actually didn't want to share. I know some YouTubers don't share some of their recipes, and this is the one. I wanted to keep it a secret, but I don't want to be selfish. It is potatoes, carrots, and onion base, but I throw green chilies or poblano pepper in there, a little bit of rotel, just maybe 2 tablespoons, and then I put in some plant milk and 1 tablespoon of Kite Hill chive cream cheese. That's my secret ingredient, and that is my cheese sauce. It is delicious. I encourage you to try it. I'm not going to type it out. If you heard all of that or read all of that, then you're good to go. Honestly, though, if you really want it, just email me. Anyways, that is going to be it. That is the 2-week meal plan. I'm going to show you a quick recipe here, and we are going to end the video. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm kind of pausing it right here if you want to screenshot it and you can read my writing. So I got a few comments, maybe 2 videos back, about what my husband eats. What do I pack for him? Because he eats pretty quickly and he needs to eat a lot. So I try and keep calories in mind. All I'm feeding him is some rice. I mix some corn in there. I was going to do black beans with it, but we didn't have any. And then I found these little elote bites from Target. They are just in the oven. And then here I just took some shredded chicken and I put some buffalo sauce in it. I blend it with my hand mixer to get it fine like this after it's cooked. And then I top it with the rice. He is very simple when it comes to what he wants to eat. But yeah, so rice and chicken, that is what he has. I figured I'd throw it in there just because I was making it alongside of my slaw here. This is a kale ginger slaw. So I have cabbage, I have kale, I have green onion, and then I also have carrot. You could grate this carrot, but I always cut myself, so I put it in the food processor. And then I have the ginger dressing. I'm just using a 1/3 cup. I don't use any seasonings because that dressing is so flavorful. You mix everything together, and this is shelf stable in your refrigerator for like 5 days. So yummy. I am going to end it here. I really hope you enjoyed the haul and the meal plan. If you're new here, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big like if you enjoyed it. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.